Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is no longer Anonymous Recovery Out Loud. My name is Jessica, and I am an addict.
And I am Alicia, and I also am an addict.
This podcast is not affiliated or endorsed or representative of any recovery fellowship, treatment program, church organization, or governing body. Everything shared here comes from our heart and our own experience, strength, and hope. We are two people in recovery sharing what helped us. This is our story, and we're sticking to it. We hope this reaches someone who needs to hear this. We were trying to bring awareness to alcoholism and addiction. Please like and share so that we can get this message of hope to someone who needs it. I know I've been radio silent for a little while, but I've got a new little thing I'm going to do and start a little talk with some friends every now and then and post it up for your enjoyment. This is my friend Alicia, and she's decided to join us today and tell a little bit about her story and talk about a cool organization that she's involved in. So, Alicia, how long you got in recovery?
I just hit 90 days on the 16th of this month.
Oh, 90 days. That's big. 90 whole days.
Haven't seen it in a long time.
Wow. Now, I do know that you told me that you had some recovery before.
I had over 16 years, yes.
Okay, 16 years, and then something traumatic happened in your life, and
Yes.
you ended up having to show someone that you knew what was up, and you were going to try to figure it out.
I was bigger and better. No drug was going to take a hold of me. And I thought wrong.
Wow.
It got me. And I fell back into my addiction for a little over 4 years. But 4 years is a long time when you're in your addiction.
Oh, wow, yeah, it
And
is.
then it takes you down fast.
And before you know it, 4, 5, 10 years passes. These relapses or setbacks last, we think that it's just going to be a minute, and like before we know it, half our lives are gone.
Yeah, and the people we've destroyed in the process.
And ourselves.
And ourselves, yeah.
And ourselves.
Because it's self-sabotaging. It is a slow suicide. That's exactly what it is.
I say it like I'm punishing myself. Like that's what I do when I'm like Priscilla is my alter ego, and when I'm her, there's no bets. I don't care. I'm gonna tear myself apart. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And I leave wreckage behind me, my children, my husbands, my jobs, the people who love me, my family. And it's something personal. It's just, we don't know any different at the time.
We're trying to, they're trying to cover up the pain. The mental health, we're trying to cover that up. We begin to self-medicate.
It's like a Band-Aid for the soul.
Exactly.
It shuts it up for just long enough for us to deal with ourselves, or not. Sometimes some of us just completely shut off.
That was me. I can get high. I don't have to think about me or what I'm doing to me or what's been done to me.
Or what you're doing to other people.
Or what I'm doing to other people, exactly.
So tell a little bit about yourself. Tell a little bit about your story. Take the floor.
Oh man, I had 16 years in recovery. I have 2 grown children who have disappointed tremendously. I'm still dealing with the guilt and the shame from that. My parents are still alive by the grace of God.
And they are fabulous.
Yeah.
I love your parents. Your dad is such a sweetheart. Your mom is like my favorite person on the planet. She's amazing.
Mine on most days.
I know she is. And y'all are so close. You can just see y'all's bond when y'all are together.
Yeah, well, when I stepped into the program that I'm in, the same day my mom was sitting across from the kitchen table and looked at me and said, "You want me to be proud of you again? This is the way to do it."
There you go.
Because she didn't like me, but she loved me. No, she said, "You want me to like you again? This is the way to do it."
Okay.
And now she tells me, "Keep doing it. You're making me proud."
Oh. Now, how does that make you feel?
It's helping with the scars that I've left behind on myself, the damage that I've done to my family during my addiction. I'm healing, but it's one layer at a time. I'm healing. Because I was so wrong to the people I love. And I will do whatever in my power to make things right with them. And 90 days in, That's starting it.
That's getting it started. It really is. I'm so proud of you. I really am. You really are a different person. Now, I remember when you first came in and you just were not even close to ready to be able to sit down and have a conversation like this.
No, I mean, I still wiggle.
No, and I don't even mean that. I mean, just like you had all bets were off. You were not you. And like in 90 days, with a little bit of love, a little bit of Jesus, a little bit of 12-step program, and a little bit of mental health, look at you today.
And a little bit of Miss Kim.
A little bit of Miss Kim, absolutely. We'll touch on Miss Kim in a little bit. But you are doing great. You are thriving.
I am thriving.
That is wonderful.
I never thought I was going to make it. I tried to run from the program that I'm in 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, 30 days in. But I had people in my corner. And
that's important.
Thank God for people in recovery, and thank God for people who understand addiction, because I would not be sitting here if it wasn't for the people who love me.
Amen. Amen. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I really am. So what could you tell someone who is where you were 90 days ago? What would be like the one thing that you could say to a person that was where you were?
You are worth it.
There you go.
You are worth it. You are not what the world tells you are. Fight for yourself. You've got Jesus in your corner, and we're nothing without Jesus.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Now I'm gonna start crying because I boo-hoo about everything.
No, that's okay, though. At least you can feel these feelings now. You know, I know for me, when I was in my addiction, I didn't really cry because I didn't feel it. I couldn't cry for a long time.
It was like you were all dried up. Yeah, like somebody hit the stop button.
Like I knew that I needed to, but I couldn't physically make myself cry. And I remember that when I finally got all that mess out of my body and I was able to feel something again, it was the wildest thing. People who are not addicts and alcoholics don't understand what it is to have numbed your feelings, because they've never experienced a time when they didn't feel what they were feeling. And we literally just put self-medicated Band-Aids all over every.
Yeah, we're learning to feel again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had feelings I didn't even know how to identify.
Right.
I had feelings that I didn't even know existed at the time. And because, you know, a lot of people don't understand this, they call it arrested development. You know, I started using and drinking at like 12 years old. So I was 12 years old in a 35-year-old person's body. And just mentally, you know, and I didn't know what any of that stuff was. I had to retrain and relearn and regrow, and
it's scary.
Yeah, it's a very scary thing.
But it's worth it.
And now you're in a program, okay? What's the name of it?
Our House of Restoration.
Wonderful.
We're located in Covington, Georgia.
Okay. Well, you know, I talk to a lot of addicts and alcoholics, and if I had a nickel for every time one of these addicts or alcoholics told me they did not need rehab, I would be a rich person, okay? And you're in a year-long program, right?
It is. It's 12-month faith-based, but we also work the 12 steps.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you know, I hear all these excuses. Oh, I got to pay my bills, or oh, I got this, or oh, I got that. And I'm like, look, go to these programs, get yourself better. What is a year to the rest of your life when you are like literally the most miserable person in the world right now?
And who's to say you're going to make it a year in your addiction?
That's right. That's right.
So,
well, tell me a little bit about Our House of Restoration.
It is 12 months, faith-based. We have lots of Jesus.
Everybody needs a lot.
Everybody needs Jesus. I lost Jesus for a long time, and I found Jesus again. I knew he was there. I just lost him. So I've grown closer to Jesus.
Okay.
Thank God for this program. We have classes during the week. We live in houses. We don't have to worry about transportation. We get to work.
So you're not locked down in a facility all
No.
day and just sitting there staring. Because
Nope.
now I've been to rehab, girl, and I've been a few times, and we all did kumbaya in a circle all day long, and then went back to our little rooms. There was no phones, so y'all have it pretty nice.
We do. We have a 30-day blackout. That's just so that you can get acclimated with the program, and the program can get acclimated with you.
Okay.
After 90 days, they do take your phone for 90 days, but that's only to help you find yourself, because the world is so obsessed with social media and other people.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
Yes.
But that 90 days, speaking from experience, my 90 days is up. I don't even really think about my phone.
Good.
I don't need it.
Good.
I've never been a social media person. So after 90 days, you get that back. After a week, you can start looking for a job almost immediately. You pay rent, just like any other program. You're not locked down in a facility. You don't have to worry about transportation. They take you to and from.
So you don't have to have a car.
Nope, don't have to have a car. You can go outside and sit under the oak tree.
Oh, they got a neat fire pits out there, don't they?
Yep, it's a fire pit. And
gardens.
We've got a garden. We have beautiful lawn set that we have out there around our little smoking table. During the week, Sunday through Thursday, as long as you're in the house and the doors are locked by 10:30, you can sit outside after nightly devotion or after a class that we have.
So they help you set up, get like insurance, food stamps, jobs.
Yes.
They provide the transportation.
Yes.
They help you with mental health.
Mental health. I didn't have mental health. I didn't have primary care. I didn't have food stamps.
So they just come in and clean your life up.
They come in and they restore us.
Oh, there you go. I love it.
Yeah, we are being restored by the faith of Jesus, or our faith in Jesus, and the faith of the program directors and staff.
And RAs, yes.
The RAs, the staff, so much faith is put into us and builds us and makes us whole again.
I love that. Because that's the part that we're missing. We're not whole. There's holes all in us, and we feel like we got to fill them with something, and that's drugs, men, sex, food, whatever. And what we really need,
crime, money.
We really need is love and God. What we really need.
Yeah.
Yes. And so they restore you and they bring you back to health.
They bring you back to life.
Amen. So tell me about a normal day at our House of Restoration.
We are required to be up by 8 a.m. Okay. If you don't have a job, you're required to be up by 8 a.m.
Well, that's nice, because that's sleeping in for me. Keep going.
Preach it. I wake up now without an alarm clock. We have 8 o'clock devotion.
Okay.
From 8 to 12, there's no TV. It's chores. We each have a chore list. It's chores. It's looking for jobs on the internet. After 12 o'clock, you're allowed to turn on the television. You're allowed to watch TV or go to work. Our schedules are from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Sundays are off for church and to spend time together.
I love that. How long are you there before you get to visit with your family and stuff?
30 days.
Okay.
30 days, and they can start visiting you. You get a 4-hour pass up to your 90 days. I just reached my 8-hour pass because of my 90.
Yes.
And it slowly progresses. After a while, you get 24-hour passes. You get 48 towards the end. After your 8th month, you can purchase a vehicle and start taking yourself back and forth to work. But before that 8th month, you are not required. They worry about your transportation.
They take a lot of the load off of you.
They do. They really do.
Well, and that's what it's all about, is being able to focus on you, focus on the God of your understanding, and start repairing everything about your life that you damaged.
That you've destroyed.
That's right.
And you're able to, for myself, I've been able to work on my family, building those relationships back with my parents, my children. That's another story, but we'll get there one day.
You will. And it's not going to be instant. None of it is ever instant. It did not take us 2 days to tear it down, and it's not going to take us 2 days to build it back.
Right, but this program helps.
There you
You find you come in here seeking something, and what you're trying to find is yourself. We're lost. Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, girl. I really am.
Thank you.
I really am proud of you. You've come so far from that scared woman I saw. Yep, you're so tiny and little.
I was.
Yes.
000 when I walked in here. 000.
Yes, you were little.
Oh man.
And now look at you. You're starting
I'm
to.
full figured, baby.
You're out looking for a job.
I am.
And you're getting yourself together, and it's all by the grace of God.
My mental health has never been this good.
That's amazing.
Thank God for this program because it's a sliding scale. They help you get on the mental health meds that you need. We have therapy. We have, gosh, man, if you think of it, it's provided.
That's awesome.
I have a therapy appointment with my mental health. We have a Christian-based therapy appointment once a month. We have art therapy. We have art therapy.
You do art therapy too?
We have art therapy.
That's really
Yes. It's and then we have life skills,
okay.
which teaches us life skills, how to re-enter into the world.
They teach you budgeting and how to
All of it.
all of it.
All of it. Life skills.
Because some of that stuff we never even knew.
Or figuring out what your triggers were. Yeah, you don't know what your triggers are until you look at it on a piece of paper and that was a negative feeling. What caused that negative feeling?
Look at you learning stuff.
Like, I almost sound smart.
You do sound smart. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at what this program is doing in your life.
And it's helping me rebuild.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And they're hoping to bring in a second and third phase, which will help us continue to rebuild. For myself, I don't have anywhere to go when I leave here. And they're working on phases to help those who don't know where they're going to go find housing.
That's cool.
Yes.
Well, sometimes, when you leave a rehab, it's like, let's say a year-long program, you're there, it's just like you're done,
Yep.
and then
Right.
a lot of people end up right back where they were because they just release them back to the wild, and they never.
And they don't know how to cope.
They don't know how to do it.
Right.
So these second and third phases are going to be just absolutely a miracle for some people.
It's going to be a miracle for me, and I know that.
Amen.
Amen.
That's awesome. So, tell me a little bit about the faith-based program and all the things that you get to do. I know that like every time the church door is open, y'all are there.
Oh, man, I love that. Every other Monday now, it's going to be a self-help night or self-care night. So last night was a self-care night, but next week we'll go to prayer.
Okay. And then I know that there is a Thursday night meeting too. That is
the 12-step.
The 12-step with Jesus that Lindsay and I facilitate.
Yeah, I love that. It's been so much fun doing
it. It has been one of the best meetings that I've been to. Not because I facilitated, but just because of
No.
how real it is. It is such a good
People
meeting.
down to the bone. Real.
And that's what you need.
Exactly.
This is a life or death disease.
It will. Yeah.
This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is real life.
I
People
was
are dying. Yes.
I was dying when I walked into this program.
Me too.
Under 100 pounds.
Girl,
Soaking wet.
I was disgusting at one point. You could see my bones. Like I took my clothes off in front of my daughter one time, and she was just crying because she could see all of my bones, and I was dying.
You were what is it? Not
Emaciated.
emaciated. That's what my mom looked at me. It's like, Alicia, you're emaciated.
Yeah, we were dying.
I couldn't even look myself in the mirror. But I looked myself in the mirror yesterday. And for the first time as a whole, I saw myself.
Wow. How did that feel?
It was overwhelming. It was a good overwhelming. I didn't even know who I was. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And I looked in the mirror yesterday and I saw me for the first time in almost 5 years.
That's awesome.
It's been amazing.
It's been worth all the work, hasn't it?
Yeah, I looked in the mirror, I smiled. I said, holy cow, there I am.
It's awesome.
Really, wow.
And you couldn't have done it without God in this program?
No, this program, and well, God brought me to this program because I cried out my last night of addiction, and the next day I was here.
I used to say that God brought me to AA and AA brought me to God, because that's exactly how it works.
Exactly.
And like
yes.
that one sincere prayer seems to be the key. That finally, when you just had enough and you just like literally get on your knees and say, God, please help me. Help me.
Surrender.
God,
Yes.
help me. And you truly mean it, it's a rescue after that. He comes and gets you.
Oh man, he swooped in. He took me. 4 o'clock the next day, I was signing papers. My daddy was driving me.
Lord.
My daddy was driving me to our house of restoration.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all she wrote.
That's amazing.
That's the beginning of the end of my addiction. And it's the beginning of who I am again.
I love that. Say that again.
The beginning of the end of my addiction and beginning of who I am.
We're going to leave it right there. That's all you needed to say. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with me today.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be here.
That's awesome.
I'm glad to be an advocate.
Amen. You know what? We're going to bring you back.
Okay.
I want to bring you back like in
60
6
days?
months, like 60 days, 6 months. So we'll bring you back, and we're going to see where you are then.
I'm excited.
I know. I'm excited for you too.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Check out our House of Restoration if you need some help, because they're your people. Okay.
Covington, Georgia.